Hey, cruised. I'm back. We 4-10. So used to looking at no damn playoff picture. We won't get there. Let's take a look at this though. Smell what this boy want here. I think we. Oh yeah, we too much. Like button. Man, I hate to see this guy go though. Franchise tag one of these dudes. Like you, man, but you may have to go naughty dotty. Man, I can't get you in, dog. 3 million. Yeah, we gonna lose you. I hate to lose him too, boy. He's a pretty decent guy too. And we gonna lose some dudes, man. God dang, I can't sign him. I don't have no money. Young wide receiver right there, can't sign him either. If I cut him, it'll save me some money. Look at this card. What are we looking at as far as speed? Damn, I want speed. Damn. I got no cash, man. Oh yeah, who the fuck this is? Maybe we should cut him. We cut him. How much money do we save? Yeah, I don't know what this motherfucker is. You know, but damn, that's a safety with 91 speed? Oh my god. Dude, you don't see the field, though, homeboy. Man, I don't know. What week is this? Week 16, damn. Alright, we'll figure it out next week. I ain't got time for it. Oh, we got 2 more weeks. Alright, we got time. Alright, meanwhile, let's go ahead and do this too. Well, let's see here, because we're going to lose Dottie Dottie. So might as well start looking at some of these now. We're going to lose Naughty Dottie. We're going to lose Naughty Dottie. I'm going to go ahead and get ready for it. Right in. Look it up right in. Scout the shit out of them. Scout these up. And we can get a damn good draft pick too. In fact, let me look at the mock draft and see what we got going on. Mock draft. We'll pick number 6. Then we're going to pick us a linebacker. I don't think so. That's what they got me projected to pick up. Number 8. Damn. Let's pick a linebacker. We need to look at that position. Let's get it to it. We got time to fuck with it now though. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Game day goals. What you got for me, Andy Reid? Oh, shit, that's stupid. Oh, that's good. Get it. Loud there. Okay. We can go with that. All right, let's get it on. Oh no, still on weekly strategy. Start training. All right, let's get it on, guys. Ah, boy. Okay, continue. All right. All right. This game.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of them that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast, the 6-4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
With the business, West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in the trenches. It's no distance. Neither one play games, no swinging for the fences. We want the final things to do that's expensive. They hit them in the post range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, why bother? And handle my business when it was my problem. Gee, flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in the dope game.
Today, from GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports. Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs versus Kirk Cousins and the Atlanta Falcons.
Kirk Cousins in
From one of the
Atlanta.
loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, Week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. It's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They are led out by their veteran quarterback hailing from Michigan State, and we like that. It's Kirk Cousins.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. We might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted.
Look at Baby G!
Good drop by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
Wow, just one snap in, partner.
See you, Baby G.
Already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early
Shit,
advantage.
37 interceptions. He probably legitimately has motherfucking maybe 11. The rest of that fucking shit is bullshit. Legitimately, he may have that.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And his His throw here is going to be incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And make this guy come back for the ball.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. The drive there
with my Seahawks.
3 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown run from Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game, it leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
A little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football.
Look at CJ.
By the Chiefs. And he has brought this one back.
I see you, CJ.
And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Extra point
well, Little G and DJ. Dirk Jr., one of them boys out there doing their thing.
So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown.
Hey, Kurt.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 turnovers on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
Hey. Making us look like world beaters around here.
He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. If you make a change, a quarterback, running back, tight end, doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play this game with the defense, and the win column will result. With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Wow, they're making them move like real players. Usually they make that guy chase him downfield when they see the guy running. Just
to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Again, it's Dillon. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support. And I think the way
going into your 2nd year, dog. See more from you than this.
A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to the 30. one away. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends
way
this
to
one
clock
away.
him.
It's
Wow.
taken to 26.
Wow. Way to clock him.
But a very strong 14-yard return.
Wow.
It's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
Wow. Way to clock
So the
him.
Chiefs offense heads out. There's a look at the playoff picture in the
It's a
AFC.
wrap.
They've got things going their way early.
Wow.
14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10.
Way to clock him. Jesus. Oh, man. Oh, Jesus. Who did it? Who is this? Oh, Mr. Wiggins. It's not my Wiggins. Boy, he can't ride that. That's. Hey, oh! Way to hit him. See, that's the guy that always slips through. You pop it. He decleated him. Oh, and he would hit that guy too. There you go. That guy got right back up, Joe. 34 got up. He said, man, I got to stay in the play. I still made the tackle. All right, okay. The joker got a headache, though. God dang. Wow.
Here's Mahomes to throw. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play, attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
14 teams. It's like, hey, man, whatever. We doing this thing. This is what we do. Let's try this. Fire this offensive coordinator. Your fucking play calling sucks.
Mahomes now on 1st down.
Here's that offensive line.
As he throws
Man,
there
give it
and
time.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the
Give him
trenches.
time.
Well, it's like that in
Hold the
just about
ball.
every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Job.
And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Surprise. Usually they make that guy come and pick that shit off.
Because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time you wait for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Let's see. Let's see. Okay, see, this is the right read. That's why I said this game stinks. It's the right read. Now everybody, see, this is the right read. Everybody, now usually will cheat and make this guy run up here. This is the right read. This is the read. This is the right read. You see him come up, drop, stop, throw. That's the right read. God dang. It's like sometimes the game play right, and a lot of times it don't. Damn. Sorry guys, finish strong. Got next year.
1st and 10. It's Edwards-Helaire with it.
Gotta get around that corner. Steady Eddie. Damn. Get around the fucking corner. What are you doing?
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
And this one's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the pro.
What was that? This guy is a Pro Bowl. Can they make this guy throw this ball like this? Are you fucking kidding me? What is this? No pressure, just... God damn, man.
Tight end, the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down.
This guy, he's wide open.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent...
These motherfuckers know they cheat, boy. Try to float that because you knew, yeah, so you floated it because you'd have threw a strike, that he'd have picked that off, so you try to float right over his head. Actually, you should have just threw that. Yeah, see, from here. That's how much field you saw right here. You saw that. So, yeah, okay. You didn't know. You should have ripped that, Mahomes. Should have ripped that. That'd have been a touchdown. I don't know, they made you make a wayward pass, but you know, he can't hold on to that because, shit, that's just too much to ask the receiver to hold on. Oh, I can't hold on to that. Should have ripped that, Mahomes. Oh, well.
By the defender, he diagnosed that one close quickly and helped force the incompletion.
All right. Should have ripped that in there, Mahoney Holmes.
Kick here is good.
You never know what they make these guys do.
So a great first quarter continues here as they add on to that lead.
And Brandon, I think it sets up what's going to be an important
These Seahawks, I gotta see what that number one draft pick can do, boy. He didn't get one hidden fucking talent in that draft, not one. God dang.
And it'll come out to the 25. Falcons,
how do you not get one?
For this next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
Defense is playing. All right, let's go.
Play fake, Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
They always bring these. I never understood. They bring these two in.
Cousins to throw it.
Don't hit him late. Oh.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Bringing these two dudes in. I don't get it. They bring these two in. Okay, whatever. Hey, Gardner, this is your 2nd year, man. You got to use a first-round draft pick last year. Show me something. Oh, they made him come. They made him come up. Made him come up. They made Baby G come up.
Now on the year. This last one, a 1st down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field.
So they made him come up, try to come knock the ball. Come on.
And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Give me you, Baby G. Stay right here.
How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football.
Oh!
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily,
look this guy. Look at this.
Yeah, that's gotta serve as a
This
wake-up call.
bitch reaches out and got it. Didn't even look at this. Oh shit! Let me pay all the ball just bounce up into this fucking garbage.
But you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Oh, why they double team him just like that?
Now a throw here to his running back. And they're able to work this across midfield to the
Same old celebration on the hard hit.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory.
That's what's going
at the
on
48-yard line.
Kirk Cousins. Kirk. You got to stop this, man. You done fumbled the ball 3 times. Naughty Dotty. Naughty Dotty. Naughty Dotty. We likes to play. That's bogus. You know, cause trouble. We don't bother nobody. Come on. That guy picks it up behind him. It's
impressive because once they got the first fumble recovery, they were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just punches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Like real people.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there.
They can't catch Mahomes.
And it's 2nd down.
They can't catch, man. They just dropping shit.
And the defense is ready to jump in and deny
They can't catch Mahomes. What's this guy calling on offense? What you calling?
An incomplete pass
They can't catch
on 1st
Mahomes.
down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
This guy's one touchdown all year.
8 catches, 66 yards.
Third in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong number. That means he's being consistent each and every time out.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give the receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw.
That early.
Thank
That
you,
guy was open early. God dang, you just don't know what they gonna make these dudes do. It's the right read. They made these guys play. We wanted to throw that ball like bam right there. He stepped up in the pocket that time, Mahomes. Climb the pocket and rip it. Oh, there it is. There's the eyes in the back of it. Look, this motherfucker here is running here. As soon as I press the button now, so I press the button, they make him break off the. Ah, these cheap motherfuckers, man. Button press. There, look, he's stopping already. Boy, this cheap shit here. Look at this. This is garbage. Just cheap. You ought to be having fun.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Fight Dr. Purdy Protecto.
The drive will continue. Now look, that wasn't a huge game, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And they game forward progress, I'm shot.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now Mahomes. And he will take it.
Job, Mahomes.
Chiefs touchdown.
Your line was on.
Patrick Mahomes with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Well, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game.
We're back out, man.
I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they're...
Let's see. Yeah, when the ball was high. See how they moved it. Look how they moved everybody to the. Oh boy, Kels is wide open in the back of the end zone. Wow. Kels is wide open in the back of the end zone, but you never know with this shit. Look for that next time if he come up. He's standing by himself, Mahomes. Wow.
Firmly in control of this game.
Butker on for the PAT. And the lead is now 24. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was all capped by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone.
4 and 10 teams, man. I'm just playing for fun.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Good to finally get you to sleep in my own bed. Put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And now coming out on the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they
come on, Gay. He had him front walls. You come knocking him forward 3 yards, which is unrealistic.
That's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath.
Good job. I see you. I see you, Gardner. Good job. Wearing that number. Boy, all my old famous numbers are doing something. 99, 21, and 53. Bruce Black, Gentry, and Durr.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is caught by
Come up and hit him.
So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
Time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away.
That was a sorry block
and
there.
taken right at the 35. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Mahomes now to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Oh, that
Checo.
well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Given 13 yards there at a Kansas City 1st down.
Part of their strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent game and 1st down. Simply put, you've got to put more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
30. Mahomes going to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up first and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. And Oliver, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. One back in the backfield. He'll
That guy didn't even block him. That's
and he
bullshit.
is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes.
They didn't even
folded
block
like a
him.
lawn chair.
He fucking
This will
cheating
be a
rats.
loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them.
He gonna
They
run
did
right
do a
past him
nice
and don't
job there
block him.
forcing
You
a loss on
fucking
that
cheat
play.
bitches. He just gonna run right past him. Come on, this game once again never ceases to fucking amaze me with this bullshit.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Nice call by the
This guy can't catch. Come on, this is bullshit. Hey, come on, this is a touchdown. He can't hold on to the ball. You fucking cheating rats. He can't hold on to it. Come on, man. Come on. I mean, this is garbage. It's just total garbage. Put that right where it had to be. Threw it before he came out of his break even. Look at this. Ball on. This is bullshit.
They're on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Shit.
Butker's kick here is good. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now.
This cheats. This guy can't hold on to the ball.
Here, CD, not a touchdown, but 3 more points added on to their lead.
Yeah, it's been a total domination here in this first half. Offensively, defensively, even the special teams have chipped in as he connects on the
Guess if
field
he
goal.
threw it down, maybe he would have caught it out.
But I think the only thing we're worried about dominating now, the post-game meal.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every
Heard
team
nothing
that
from you
we
today,
ever
Bird.
talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory,
Call his name. What does he do?
these 2 first downs, because even if you have to go down, you change the field position, right? You field a little bit. They didn't get that.
I see your first round draft pick.
String together a nice drive and help themselves out. I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow, knocked him for a loss.
FRDP. I see FRDP.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. On 2nd, here's Algier. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Now swing pass for Dillon.
Way to come up and get him, okay?
He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away.
Nice hit.
Fielded at the 20. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And out come the Chiefs now. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Crossing.
Mahomes throw into the hands here of Hardman. That'll give him 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
2nd and 2.
I really like this play with no call anyway. Not gonna work that shit right now.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
Oh, wow.
High throw, but he makes the catch. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
I'm like, why he didn't throw it? I'm like, why is he not throwing it as a play action? Why didn't he throw that ball right there? Threw that ball late. I'm thinking if he came back for it, that could have been disaster.
Good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Throwing now is Mahomes. That'll be caught. It's Tony.
Good catch.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chiefs are able to add on to their 1st half lead. Well, I'll say one thing, Charles. You're getting really good practice here breaking down touchdowns. What did you see there?
Well, the same thing I've seen over and over and over in this 1st half. My scintillating analysis, Brandon, this offense is absolutely taking no prisoners.
Butker now to add the extra point. And the route is on here in this 1st half. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was Clyde Edwards-Helaire capping it all off with a touchdown reception.
Excuse-moi.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession.
Oh, you missed them.
Told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will
Adams, you can't miss them. Just get them.
To the sideline and over everybody. Incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. On 2nd and 10. Cousins. And the Chiefs are going
On that time.
That's George Karlaftis who fought his way through the line to bury
See you, George, reports you putting by.
Continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen
That ball
missed
should have been
assignments, which have
gone.
led to
That's
turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Ball should have been gone. This is bullshit. Ball should have been gone.
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Boy, a nice play there as they
He gets that, all them dudes around him, and I got, oh, come on, man.
One-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from serious to serious. They need a big adjustment here to try to put some points on the board.
Come on, that's bullshit. He gonna keep going backwards and holds on. He gonna hold on to the ball. Just come on, stop it. I guess they want him to score before the half.
2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Guess they want him to score.
Coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
He didn't get both his feet in bounds. What is this shit doing? He did not get both his feet in bounds. You cheap motherfuckers. There we go.
He finds his man complete.
He did not get both his feet in bounds. He didn't even land in bounds.
Around the 47-yard line. To the air again, it's Cousins.
Here we go.
That's Watkins.
Here we go. Now they finna start completing their ass off. Gotta get something out of this.
Play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. To throw, Cousins.
Uh-oh. What you gonna do now, bitches?
Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Oh, look at this.
Did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt.
Yeah, of course, it's exit.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
What the fuck is this? It was this, I guess. This is probably a stupid call right here.
They'll set up to throw. Open man downfield is Judy.
Oh, that's bullshit. That is bullshit. That is bullshit. We tried to get out of bounds. This thing cheats. Oh, this thing cheats.
It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you
oh,
really
stop.
working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling. Maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
It's just cheats, man. Whatever. It's just cheat.
Right around the 20. 2nd and 7 from the 20. Now Cousins. Looking there for points.
Yeah, we cheaters. Bye-bye, bitch. Bye-bye, bitch. Cheating motherfuckers. Cheat bitches. Hey, way to get their ass. Good job, Mac. Mickey D.
Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score.
Oh, that's bullshit, too. That's bullshit.
Butker on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And the Falcons going to get one more drive here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards.
We'll play today.
Second down. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The weather might be cold, but the playoff races are heating up here on this final Sunday before Christmas. So let's get to it. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. And it's the Dolphins who are out in front in the second quarter. Josh Reynolds, a touchdown reception. From there, let's head to New Jersey. The Jets at home at MetLife Stadium. And they currently trail in that game against the visiting Patriots. 3 touchdown passes there for Mac Jones. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And you can see they trail in that matchup against the Tampa Bay Bucks. Chris Godwin, a touchdown reception. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. Will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Second half starts with a run by Edwards-Helaire. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes complete. The tight end Kelsey. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Given 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. And those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the fourth quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, Stars have certainly done all they've needed to in this one, haven't they? But my question is, will he be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off the field?
They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
But that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's into the hands of Fortson. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 28. Give him 12 yards on that one and earns him a fresh shut it down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. Back to throw. He's got his man, that's Hardman. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 13-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time, now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good, soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
2nd and 5 from the 8. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that heck of a lot. But how can they get stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
So that drive spans 13 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown run from Clyde Edwards-Helaire. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. They'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now.
Before 99 got over.
Good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Only a couple there, so we're brought down about the 28. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Cousins from the gun on third. He'll dump this down to Dillon. It's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy.
How you don't make that tackle?
He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
How you don't make that tackle?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A give for Dillon running right. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after it.
Algier now up the middle. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
That was a solo, huh? He was there to clean it up, though. Wow.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. To throw is Cousins. Setting up the screen, here's Algier. They find some open field here. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Pretty good.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Dillon now off the option, and this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the third quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not, and right now, The guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
You had to come in and do that.
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing is Cousins. Got his man. It's London. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line. The third down conversion is successful. Give them 12 yards that time. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a contra, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Algier again on 2nd down. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
The Falcons on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Cousins. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
With the score where it is, this was probably going to be 4-down territory if they didn't convert there. But what a nice job of working his way open, making sure he secured the catch, and setting up 1st and goal.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Algier. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Goodness, we're using it a long time.
Cousins now. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
No, I gotta go in the work.
There to make the grab. And the Falcons are finally on the board in the 4th quarter. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Point after try forthcoming. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And the Falcons score to cap it off.
I don't like this angle showing. Second line ain't showing this.
Following a touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I
we
enjoy.
share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense. Knowing that he's going to be the primary guy, they'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at it just to make sure that they have it right. The question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And blocked down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And then when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Here's Mahomes to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Jeffrey Simmons drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down.
And we all know how talented this guy is. He's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Nobody's open.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Cousins on first down. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 33 yards that time. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Yes.
scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Cousins now from the 50. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch it, turn upfield, and pick up the 1st down.
From just shy of midfield, Cousins. They go screen with Dillon. Uses the stiff arm. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the 1st down.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
1st down, here's Cousins. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Give to Algier from the shotgun. And he dropped it about the 11 after only a yard.
That motherfucker gets up.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Algier again on 2nd down. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8.
Hold it, bitches. Back him up. Oh. We go cheating. Right.
Well, you hate that defensively. They had him pretty well corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything, but the hand gets up just a little too high.
Hey,
and the natural inclination is to hold on, and that's going to get called every time.
So now after the face mask penalty, here's 1st and goal. Dillon.
Oh, look at
Touchdown,
that. Fucking
Falcons.
cheap bitches. These cheating motherfuckers here.
Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
This guy comes out of nowhere and pulls the block. Come on, man, stop this. My question, was he originally, let's see if he was originally scheduled to pull. Let's see, did he take off immediately to pull? I guess he did. I guess that's the play. He ran him over, I guess.
Coup for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was A.J. Dillon who capped it off with a touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this out to the 25. And now here comes Kansas City. This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the 4th quarter. Well, in the past, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball game is pretty much well in the books.
Yeah, we really could have started bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out in the field already making plans for the evening.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down.
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So for the Chiefs, it's a good 5th win for them as they play out the string. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile for Atlanta, it's another loss as they now fall to 4-11. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gauton. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.